shrugging themselves off. Like your intuition may come and it may tell you something, but you're quick to be like, whatever, like you don't hear it. But this could be a season of healing that voice between you, of building gratitude spirit, between building the trust within yourself, learning to trust you, learning to honor you, learning to love you. Yeah. All right, let's get some Heal Yourself Oracle cards just to kind of see what's healing for you and me. Wait, Janine, how'd you get on TikTok? Oh, because you went to Meta Butters. Okay, it's fixed now. Yeah, I guess I just had to do it the other way. I don't know. Thank God, because I was contemplating putting that. I'm glad you didn't. Let God handle that. That's light work. Let God handle your light work. All right, let's see. What's healing for the collective during this 88 Lions portal, divine? What is healing for the collective? Let's see. We got selling out. I'm pulling 3 cards. Rising Phoenix. Ooh. That don't kill me. It only makes me stronger. Just ready to go. I need you to hurry up now. And then discover your life's purpose. And underneath the bottom of the deck, rejection. Okay. Selling out. So what's healing for the collective in regards to selling out? The selling out card is like the 7 of Swords cards in tarot. It's the ways in which you reject yourself, the ways in which you decline yourself, the ways in which you have no integrity with yourself, the ways in which you, place others above thyself. It is the way in which you sell out, right? You do not honor your own voice. You don't trust your own voice. And spirit is funny. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, like you do not have integrity when it comes to your own morals, your own values, your own standards, right? This is the ways in which you have done this to yourself. No one is doing this to you, but you are selling out, right? I'm selling out right now by going to a job I don't want to go to, okay? Because I know my spirit is tired. There's a healing activity in here that I want. Okay. Where in life are you selling out or acting out of integrity? Are you at a job you hate? Are you living in a toxic environment and making yourself sick in the pursuit of financial security? This card asks you to find the courage to stand up and take steps towards doing what you love. Selling out is linked to the shadow aspect of the prostitute archetype. I promise you, the reason why I said spirit was funny, or why I wasn't going to like say that, is because now they use the word prostitute. Spirit in my head said selling P-U-S-S-Y. Spirit literally said, yeah, out here selling P-U-S-S-Y. Okay. But yeah, it's the prostitute. It's the sellout archetype. When you commit, and it doesn't have to be selling P-U-S-S-Y, right? It doesn't have to be that. But it is selling your soul for something you know for a fact does not even give you a drop of the energy that you pour into it. Right? It's a lose-lose situation. It's a lose on your end win situation, because they're benefiting off of you. Right? Selling out is linked to the shadow archetype. The selling out is linked to the shadow aspects of the prostitute archetype. When you connect to this archetype, you can examine your fears around survival, power, responsibility, and success. And another word that came to me was accountability. On the light side, the prostitute can lead you to freedom, self-expression, choice, and love. You have to make a choice about whether you will use your powers, your talents, and your abilities for selfishness and exploitation or the higher good. Take a few breaths and focus on your body. Become conscious of where you are when you feel like you are losing your energy and power. Place your hands on that part of your body. Visualize your prostitute archetype, the sellout version of yourself. It can look similar to the card that you see here, or it can be a different aspect or version of yourself. I'm trying to show it on all the images. Become aware of how this affects various areas of your life in your physical and emotional health. Ask your prostitute aspect to help you regain your inner strength and make empowering decisions. So sometimes, right, and this has to do with shadow work, sometimes, or not sometimes, when you're doing shadow work, it can be extremely heavy, right? Like doing that, because I think that's a beautiful experience or ritual to do, right? I think that's a beautiful healing practice, to be able to sit with yourself, to tune into your sellout archetype and tune into the ways in which your body has taken damage because of that archetype that you have. And then becoming aware of the choices and decisions that that archetype makes within you, that you make, right, when you're standing in that energy, when you are being the sellout archetype, and how it shows up for you. And then with the being that you are today, and the power and the strength and the will that you have to take control of your own life, conversate, right, with the sellout version of yourself to make more informed and powerful choices, and get to know yourself. Ask yourself, why does this version of myself show up? Where did she learn her skills, her knowledge from? Right? How did we learn to adopt this version of ourselves in order to survive? Does this version of me serve me now? Can I let it go? Can I release it? Okay, that's beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. I am having a beautiful day, Alfie. A beautiful, beautiful day. It is gorgeous. My eyes were closed for a long time, so I'm looking to see if I missed anything. The next card that we have that's healing, and I think these two go hand in hand, is the Rising Phoenix, right? And I think they go hand in hand because once you are tapped into or tuned into the sellout version of yourself, the prostitute version of yourself, nobody else shows up, honey, but, okay, the higher version of you, but the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the ones that say, honey, we got the will, I got the power. You're the one that, Shariah Wise has a song called I Got the Power. You're the one that has the power. And so the Phoenix rising shows up. The version of you that says that you are capable. The version of you that says that you are mighty. The version of you that says, I will grab life by its cojones, baby. And I will make the universe bend to my will. This is when the magician shows up. When the magician is also someone who can take chaotic energy and transmute it into something beautiful, right? And so this is you taking back control of your life. This is you calling back your own power. This may be a beautiful portal to call back your power, pure and untainted, holy and divine and pure. Okay. Let me know. Okay. I love the confirmations. Okay. Cause y'all, I just be talking. So I love the confirmations to say, honey, this is right on point. Yes. Clock that, gratitude spirit. You are the Phoenix. For some of you, gratitude spirit, I don't know if you can see in this card. I'll come a little closer for you, but there's a book here, right? The Phoenix. There's fire here to represent that divine power, your strength, your will, your ashe, gratitude. And then the book is here to let me know that there is some type of occult knowledge or sacred knowledge, ancestral knowledge. So during this time, one of the things that is also being restored or healed within you is this divinity within you, right? DNA activation, the mother. That was really, really strong. Divine, cosmic power. This is also a lot of womb healing. My goodness, some of you are connected to some goddesses that you are going to begin to experience. Mind blowing is the only way I can really describe it, a transformation in your life. Some of you, and including men, right? Because the deities do not just look over women, right? This just happened to be a feminine deity or feminine spirit. This could also be like a feminine or matriarch ancestor showing up, but the way it showed was like mother creatress. That was the first way it showed, and then it went to everyone else. But you have a very strong pool of divine deities, feminine energies around you that is helping you to transform and to learn new things. So I'm seeing like herbs. The reason why, gratitude spirit, because you could be a male and you could be really focused on your health, but the way in which you're focused on your health is Mother Earth. Mother Earth is helping you with herbs and healing your body the natural way. And so that's what I mean by tuning into the feminine energy, that there are feminine spirits and feminine energies around you. Some of you are being called to the water to work with certain deities. Could be mermaids, could be Yamaya. There, I'm pretty sure, are thousands and an infinite amount of deities in the water. Those just the two I know. I said herbs because I'm seeing the kitchen. Also see like cooking healthy foods. I see somebody into skincare because I'm like seeing this mud mask being like covering somebody's entire body. So a lot of healing, transformation. Thank you, Spirit. Listen. That in which you have been selling your own self out for, right? You've been asking for the answer. You've been asking for the key. The answer is going to come, gratitude, divine Holy Spirit, through the holy book of knowledge, right? It's going to come through your divinity. It's going to come through your divination. It's going to come through your healing practices. This version of you was necessary so you could see your aspects of yourself in the Phoenix is coming as the healer, right? Chiron type energy here. Okay, Clarissa. Yeah, and then we have the discover your life purpose. And I love how this all just goes together. We go from, living this life and realizing, gosh, I don't like it. I need to take control of my life. This matrix has lied to us. I don't want to be here. I got to figure it out too. Oh my gosh, I have more power, more understanding than I thought. I'm in more control than I thought. I'm a divine sacred being. I am powerful. I am majestic. I am divine. And so then there's this rise up and this callback of power. And then in the midst of that, you begin to heal yourself. And from that, you discover your own purpose. It's like you finally you have this big old aha moment of like, oh my gosh, my whole life was for this moment right here. The entire reason why I had health problems was so that I could learn how to heal it and then teach other people how to do it. The whole reason why I love singing and I didn't flourish that way is because I was meant to teach people about music. I was meant to connect with the community. And so now I understand my own purpose. There is something that was restraining you, something that was restricting you, that you have called your power back from. This could also be like for someone being in a narcissistic connection or being in some type of relationship where it really because I'm seeing this person has gotten eaten up, baby. Okay, let me just tell you, that relationship, even I could see it all in your eyes, has really taken from you. But you've learned so many life, so much which you'll never get in a book. Right? You've learned what I can't even comprehend yet because I myself have not experienced it. Yet you have, and you've taken your power back from that, and now you teach other people how to recognize these type of people and how not to give into the motherfucking enemy. The truth is, y'all, is that there are fucking demons walking around just like you and I. Okay? It's some of them scamming and watching right now. That there are real life individuals who are just fucking soulless. That is the truth. That is why God will tell you to always tune into the portal of your own heart. That's why God said, you ain't got to search for me out in nobody else. All you got to do is tune into me. It says, no one will get to the Father except through me. I'm not talking about going to Jesus, baby. I'm talking about going inside of your own heart. Okay? To figure it out and to know that you know what you know. Okay, you can't tell me nothing about God because I tune in with that motherfucker all the time right here. Whew, okay, Lord. Come back. Went off on a tangent just a little bit. 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 Yeah, so this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I don't know, okay? Remember how to stand the fuck up. That was beautiful, y'all. That was, I don't know why am I taking out this deck. We don't know, but we're about to find out. Honey, we don't know, but we're about to find out. Why not? And then we're going to get into some, we're still in the collective, and we'll start with the personals. Somebody grooving outside, okay? Somebody is grooving. I'm super excited for you, excuse me. This is not me. I mean, it's me, yes, but the ancestors. I'm super excited for you. Ace of Circus, which is the Ace of Wands. I'm the Gratitude Spirit. I'm super excited for you to walk into your own destiny. There are ancestors and angels and guides and spirits that are so excited for you to embark on this journey. No, it will not be easy, but you will forever and always be supported. You will always have what you need as you walk. The divine will always communicate with you. Love when you bring this energy, beautiful and pure. Gratitude. Gratitude. You will always be supported. You will always be loved. There is nothing that you will ever want for, because there are angels, there are guides, there are entities, there are beings that are just waiting for you to open your mouth, to open your heart, and to say what you need. There are people, right? Your ancestral team is assigned just for you. You can even tell them what you need. Like, okay, I'm gonna share this because this was funny. The other day, right? I'm working with my I'm working with my ancestors, and I'm walking away from the candle. I've done my thing, right? I'll do my thing, and now I'm walking away. I'm like, no, you are not late. I'm still doing the collective. I'm doing my thing, and I walk away. The candle goes off. Now, I know I should pay attention, so I'm like, okay, yes. I'm like, I don't understand. What do you want? Like, what's going on? My cat looks at me with eyes wide, like, and then looks back at the candle. And I'm like, I know, Gizmo, I know I need to do something. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. So because I didn't know what I was supposed to do, I was just going to like walk away. I'm like, I don't know what they want from me, so I'm just going to walk away. And then I'm like, just sit, Loretta, like just sit and wait. Is it going to kill you to wait to see what their response is? And I'm like, okay. And then I hear intention, and I'm like, okay, intention what? Put more intention into it? Yes. They said a sign. I said, oh, a sign. They said, yeah, bitch, you lit the candle, ain't tell nobody what to do. When you meet up with your ancestor, baby, they're all coming to meet you. The table has been set out for you, so every other motherfucker that sits around the table is there to support you. You're at the head of the table. Everyone's looking like, yeah, boo, what you want? So it reminded me like, oh, it's our job to tell our spirits what it is that we need and what it is that we want. Yes, they're going to help us while we're on our journey, right? And we're just figuring it out, honey. They will do divine intervention all the time. But there's a point where you know what you're doing. So why they always got to keep stepping in? Open your mouth. Say what you need. Say what you want. Be in charge. That's spirit, gratitude, spirit, gratitude, 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 gratitude. That spirit helping you to step into your leadership role, to let you know that you are bigger and stronger than you could have ever imagined. So much so, baby, that you can command spirits what to do. I have given you dominion. God has given us dominion. Yes, even over the spirit. Girl, yes, I am. Yes, I am, Cherie. I promise you, I'm doing the reading and thinking that myself. I'm like, damn, I need to come back and watch this. Somebody remind me. I don't know how long we've been on live. 34 minutes. I need to come back and clock in 34 minutes to see what's going on. All right, let's see what else Spirit has. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, 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 baby. No, baby. No, baby. One, please. No, baby. No, baby. Let's turn on the lights. It's getting a little dark. It's getting a little dark. That's the way I like it. I think that's it. No. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune favors you. My friend sent me this meditation today called The Universe Supports You. It's on YouTube. If you're in the Infinite Healing Circle group, I'll post it on there so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a gratitude affirmation. It's like, give gratitude to the universe. And it was talking about how gratitude shifts you, how it shifts the energy, how it changes the energy. That you don't have to, like, everything doesn't have to be perfect to give thanks, because there was something in there like, God, just thank you for breath. And as I was showering, I'm like, no, seriously, like, because there are times when my breathing is stuffy and it feels like it's too much. I'm just so thankful that I can take a breath in and out, right? That I'm not walking up steps and dying anymore, because there was a time where I was walking up the steps, shoot, actually, yes, there's still some steps I walk up to, and okay, so I'm thankful that I could breathe. Okay, I'm not suffocating from life. That's the truth. I'm not suffocating from life. Thank you, God, for freedom. Thank you, God, for breath. 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 I'm thankful that I have a bed to sleep in. It ain't the best bed, okay, because I had that bed for a while. It got that dip in it, okay, if you know what I'm talking about. And your girl ain't little, so it got that dip, okay. My back be hurting, but honey, I'm not sleeping on the floor. I remember there was a time when I was sleeping on a blow-up bed, okay. So I'm thankful. I'm really grateful for how far I've come. I always want more, but I find myself always wanting more because I'm such an expansive being. I don't sit in one spot, right? I am divine cosmic energy. I'm energy in motion. I'm always moving. So I'm always looking to transform. I'm always looking to elevate. I'm always looking to grow. I'm always looking to expand, because it's who I am. We are expansive souls. We don't have to stay stuck and stagnant. And staying stuck doesn't have to be stagnant, as long as you're content with where you are. King of Circus, which is the King of Wands. Ooh, we got the Ace of Wands, and now we got the King of Wands, the ringleader of flair, masculinity, and irresistibility. Okay, King of Wands, fine. First of all, let me just give a shout out to all these divine masculines that are tuned in, okay? Because I know more and more of you are coming into this space. So I want to say, welcome, baby. Welcome up in here. Welcome up in here, you divine, fine sunshine. Okay, divine, fine sunshine. Okay, you masculine, irresistible, feet. You must be an earth sign. I was gonna say, feet planted strongly in the ground, rooted, real logical. I'm talking about divine purpose over your life. And what's so beautiful about you is your heart. Okay? Some people may say you're mean, but no, honey, you know what you know. Sometimes they just don't like it. Just don't like the deliverance. But it is what it is. Because you rule with an iron fist, but it's gentle. It's only iron because you understand that iron sharpens iron, right? But you're not a hard being. The divine masculine at this time is discovering, and somebody said rediscovering or discovering their purpose. I know I was talking to the masculine. I know I felt like I was actually talking to a man, but now I'm talking about masculine energy within the feminine. Okay, so y'all got to be able to take it how it resonates. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But even within you, right? Like, what makes you so beautiful is this sacred energy of creativity, but this logical energy for like, what is it called? Like attention to detail, like your punctuality, like your decisiveness. Thank you. All of these things are showing, and I'm seeing like this is decisiveness or like being on time, or your ability to manage and your ability to lead within whatever it is that you do. You have some, hey Shay. There's still some steps that be getting to me. Still some still, girl. First of all, got all caught up on my words. Okay, yes, girl. Okay, you got some good things here for you. Spirit has there are a variety of choices to make. Make your selection wisely. A variety of choices. Make your selections wisely. You have a beautiful, abundant future ahead of you, right? Like the divine is really allowing you to have your choice within the matter. To really allow yourself to expand and explore. And I think stay grounded in the truth of who you are and who supports you. And if you don't know just yet, I would say learn your own inner voice. Learn your own inner critic. Learn what it's like to balance out those energies. Learn what it's like to communicate with yourself. Learn you, be true to you. And I think you'll be okay. Because at the end of the night, right, when you lay down to bed, it's you, your spirits, and the divine. And as long as y'all are always in alignment, baby, it don't matter what the world thinks. You do what's right for you. Okay? Ashe. Woo! That's the collective message, honey. How is the phone on the charger and dying? Like, what? That's wild. To me, that's wild. Okay. It don't make sense to me. Because why is this phone not charging? Okay, the next thing we're going to do is a quick pick. The quick pick. Why do I do quick pick? Why? Because it's so easy. You can also go straight to my Etsy shop and do a quick pick message. The quick pick message is a 1-card pull. It's on my site for $11.11, and tonight it is $11.11 as well. Where are you going to send your money? Well, you're going to send it through Cash App, okay? Cash App, The Infinite Healer. And that is how you get your read, baby. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? I don't know. Let's go here first. The Infinite Healer. Oh, yeah. 1111. 1111. 1111. 1111. 1111. 1111. 1111. 1111. 1111. 1111. All right. And then I'm going to make the list. Hold on. Let's close out that collective perspective. Gratitude, spirit. Gratitude. 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 Get down on it. Get down on it. Y'all, the person I have first is Miss Brownstone. I'll turn the pen on. Get down on it, get down on it. And then I have Janine. Get down on it, get down on it. Hey, Javen, how you doing, girl? Miss Brownstone, are you here? Ooh, I'm dropping stuff. Ambitious one, how you doing? And Shay, oh, gratitude. How do I do that? Pin comment. Thank you, Shay. Okay, beautiful. Hey, Miss Brownstone. Janine, can you do me a favor? Can you write the $ with the Infinite Healer for 1111 on there so that I can pin it? Shay. Clarissa normally comes. Is it possible for me to do it, girl? I don't know. Let's see if it's a possibility. Alright, let's see. Is that possible to do? Is that possible to? Thank you. Take out the 888, just the Infinite Healer. Okay, Miss Brownstone, let's get into it. Do you have a question? Stony, it's you. Hey, girl. What is you doing? You had to get a new account? Oh, my gosh. Hi, Stony. I'm sending you love, girl. She said, because I know you don't know who I am, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And Clarissa, I'm putting you down as number 4. Oh, it's your personal. I don't think I have ever seen you on your personal. All right. Yes, we're starting off with Miss Brownstone. Miss Brownstone, do you have a question? And I am doing, in case you're wondering, I am doing from YouTube, Facebook. Okay, got it. Not sure how to word it. As long as you are sending it up into the ether as well, I will tell you what deck I got for you, which I have not used. Villains Tarot. Girl, I don't know, but that's what we doing, okay? That's what we doing. Let's see. Gratitude to angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light. Please deliver clear, true, sacred, honest messages in alignment with Miss Brownstone's highest good and her soul's purpose. Ooh. The first thing I saw was Lady and the Tramp, right? And Lady and the Tramp, Lady came from, you know, a well-off family, and Tramp lived on the streets. I can't remember the whole story, but I'm going off my memory of what I can remember of the tramp. I don't want to call him that. The other dog, the male dog, was not accepted in Lady's community because he was a stray, right? Lady was beautiful. She was so graceful. She was well taken care of. Yeah. Now that's funny. She's like well taken care of, and she's beautiful. She's well taken care of, and she's beautiful, and she's pampered, and she lives a very lavish and luxurious lifestyle. While, you know, Tramp is from the streets. He from the gutter. Okay, my guy knows how to fight for some food, and he fell in love, and they fell in love, right? And they fell in love under the most unusual of circumstances. And although their classes should have separated them, it did not, because love conquers all. Real love, true love, genuine love really does conquer really does break gratitude, really does break you free from the norms of society. Right? The ways in which people say you should be, or the ways in which people say you should show up, or the ways in which people say you should love, or who you should love. Yet these two dogs, right, they defy the rules of society. They break the matrix in order to live their own life, right? What's true and what's real for them. You may have found yourself, are finding yourself, or will find yourself in the position of where who you choose as a lover does not fit the norms of who society or the world or maybe a community you come from say you should be with. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with Miss Brownstone and Cruella de Vil, the chariot, is there. And I love that it's black and white, right? Because I guess I'm keeping this card. I guess I'm going to take this card and then I'll pull another one. But this decision for the both of you, she said F love, but I still gotta talk about it. The decision for both of you to come together and move forward. Cruella, in this card, look at her face. Look at her face. Okay, is pissed off. Wait, I don't want to get off into the pissed off energy yet, because Cruella's like, oh, but I'm justified. There's a reason why I'm doing this. There's a reason why I'm acting like this. Da, 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 da. But give me a second, because I was literally in the midst of giving out a message and then that shit just switched so quickly. Okay, coming together and moving forward. Yes, okay, that's the beautiful thing about it. But, you know, bringing two energies together or bringing the opposites together does not come without strife, does not come without calamities, does not come without chaos, does not come without shit being set on fire. Okay? So let's see. Why is the chariot here? Why is just one? Why is the chariot here, Spirit? Just one. Just one. The 7 of coins. What the hell is going on? How do we go from your whatchamacallit message being so like to the Six of Swords, all tied up? Why are you all tied up? What happened in your death card? What the hell just happened? And the Two of Wands. I'm like, well, what just happened? The death card. Okay, so let me show you all your cards. You got the death card and the Two of Wands together. Okay, yeah. You already saw Cruella in the Chariot, representing the Chariot. Then you have the Five of Coins here and the Six of Wands. I feel like you moved too quickly ahead in something. I'm upset, right? Let's say I don't know what happened. Let's say something happened, right? Because there's energy behind Cruella that I can't really understand what is happening with her. However, I do know that she's upset, right? In the Swords. This also has to do about money. So this is a little bit of overthinking something, but also like needing to be right, needing to be the leader. And it caused some type of shift. I feel like this is also in regards to love. This caused some type of shift to happen in regards to your love life or moving forward. You may be jumping too quickly. You may be moving way too fast. You may be trying to end something way too soon based off of the shadow showing up, right? Instead of allowing your heart to lead this situation, I feel like your mind and your money, or the old paradox of the ways in which you should be in love and who a lover is supposed to be, is blocking your love life. Like, damn. Okay, well, there it is right there. I'm talking about with this person. This gentleman is actually the Ten of Coins, somebody that you would have a happy life, a happy life with, a happy home with, someone who would love the good and the bad about you, someone who would love you through your darkest days, somebody that you could actually, something about wits, like match wits with, somebody that you could go toe to toe with. This was a good thing, but our either money or the way in which, like, a traditional mindset, a thought, a way of being, is standing in the way or is serving as a blockage, plus the overthinking with, like, allowing your mind to kind of help you in making irrational decisions. Did you hear me say that part? But this was... Well, Spirit, what you wanted to know? Because at this point, she said she done cut the man off. So, what's the advice? Because if you done cut the man off, maybe you needed to know that it wasn't that bad. But what do I... At this point, I just need them to know. What do they want you to know? Because I can't do nothing. You done already cut the man off. Underneath the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, and look at Jafar underneath it as well. The Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, and then the King of Wands here with the Ace of Swords. And I know I'm probably just showing cards with the High Priestess, but I honestly feel like you already know that this was a good thing, but I feel like you're trying to prove a point. I don't know if you're trying to prove a point to him. I don't know if you're trying to prove a point to yourself, but I do feel like he's definitely not too far. I definitely feel like whoever you're trying to... He gonna come the fuck back. He's gonna come back. He's going to come back. I don't care what that man said about the money. We're just scared, okay? We're just stuck in the paradigm of what the world said we're supposed to have, and I'm supposed to have this much money. That's what I'm saying. It's some type of belief, some type of traditional, societal belief that is the blockage, because the breakup, the separation from my perspective is senseless. It's like, but you know, I get it. We're all humans. We're all breaking free from our own perspective. I feel like Ms. Brownstone, you know exactly what the energy of this is of this. I also feel like you know he's coming back. I also feel like you know you're going to accept him back. If you tell me that you're not, it's only your ego speaking right now. But I also feel like you're going to accept him back because it was never that bad. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. Is there room for compassion and for your masculine energy to not humble itself, but kind of like calm down? Can you calm down your masculine energy, increase your feminine energy? Because I feel like that's what's needed in your connection. Relationships are going to come with, nothing is going to be perfect, and all things can be worked on with clear communication. Right. If y'all can work together, then do it. He's not a bad person. You're not a bad person. You guys are good for each other. And sometimes people need you in order so that they can have, so that their expansion, their minds, their perspective can shift, so that it can be grown. So you know that, so that they can receive elevation, so that you can receive elevation. I feel like this connection is going to come back, and what you are trying to prove a point on, honestly, Spirit is like, girl, joke's on you. I'm not saying that to be shady. I'm not saying that to be funny, but it's like, girl, joke's on you, because you're going to come right the fuck back. Like, I'm trying to see, like, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Because I'm trying to see, like, what work do you need to do in order for you to see that something happened, you were triggered. There goes Cruella jumping in her car and hauling ass and leaving the situation, rather than approaching it from her divine feminine aspect. Like, I feel like your soul and your heart knows that it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to experience love with this individual. And no, love is not easy, but it's worth it. And you said you wanted love. God ain't going to hand you no perfect individual, because you're no perfect individual. The man that's going to learn to love you, you're going to have to learn to love him too. He's going to love all your quirks, and you're going to love all his quirks. You got shitty draws just like he got shitty draws. His fart stinks just like yours. Whew, all right. I would do that. When and how does your ego show up? Thank you, Shay. When you're triggered. Because this entire thing is so that you would understand that you were triggered, and then, like, how you respond. Because, like, girl, you didn't even have to do all that. And even, like, how, give it to me right, Lord, how your past shows up presently, because you assume that everybody else may be operating that way. And now we get into learning the different voices of yourself. Right? And there we go. It's because I didn't want to be taken advantage of. I didn't want to waste my time. And I wanted self-preservation. I wanted to protect myself. But imagine what that would be like if you two had a conversation so that he would know, right? And then now, instead of running, instead of immediately cutting it off, I'm now having a learning experience for my soul. Right now, my soul is learning to grow. It's a soul experience. Whew. Okay, Ms. Brownstone, that's what I have for you, girl. That is what I have for you. Hi, sister. Hi, Kwana. I love you so much. I love you so much. All right, let me stop. Let me stop before she logged off. Like, see, this is why I don't get on your fucking lives, because you act weird. But I can't help it, because I love my sister. Yeah. It's just a time for you to tune in more deeper with yourself. Go deeper with yourself. And this isn't a judgmental thing like I made the wrong decision. No, I made the decision that was best for me at the time that I did it. And now I'm learning myself more deeply. I'm learning to see how I may... The trigger is the healing space. Is the boundary that you are setting in place pure, genuine, or authentic, or is it coming from a hurt space? Girl, I don't need to say nothing else. That's the best way to say it, right? That's where it was coming from. That's why Cruella ran off, because my girl was triggered. She was upset. She said, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. You're not going to play in my face. And it's like, damn, nobody was trying to play in your face. I'm just sharing with you. I'm just being genuine. I'm sure if I read him, I'm sure if he was in front of me, I'll have some shit to say to him too. But, you know, this is about your soul expansion. Introspection questions. Right. You have some things that want to be revealed to you through the moon anyway. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop there, because I could keep going and going and going and going and going and going. And that was not no damn quick pick, but hey, we did it. Okay, Janine. Empress, Sacred Empress. She said, in the meantime, I'm going to keep myself busy. Open up some of your own digital products with your busyness. I would really say, like, start to ask, like, shadow questions. I'll do that. What's up, a new hug? How you doing, Miss Brown? Hey, girl. Janine, this is not your deck. Let me put it back, girl. I don't think this is your deck. Let me put it back. Yeah. Now my deck is being weird. Just these cards. You got this. It's not a judgment space. It's just a space for you to learn yourself and know yourself more deeply. That's it. It's just you having deeper understanding of who you are in all aspects. Okay? Okay, Janine, do you have a question for Spirit? Janine, I'm gonna pull a card from you from the Diddy deck. And that's just because, girl, I don't know. I can't even read this deck, okay? Let's just be honest, but this is where we are. This is where we are. Gratitude, angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light. Am I supposed to put a question with my cash up or keep my question to myself? You can write your question down below. I'm on number 2. I have Janine, Shay, Clarissa. I also haven't checked Cash App, so Javen and Cherie, I'm sorry. Let me add y'all to the list too. Clarissa, 5, Javen, 6, Cherie. Okay. Okay. All right, angels, ancestors, guides of the highest white light, please deliver clear, true, sacred, honest messages in alignment with Janine's soul's purpose and her highest good. Feeling stuck. Feeling stuck. Release fear. Time to run, no escape. The time has come for you to release fear. Do you know who Sean Allwood is? I don't know who that is. I don't know his story or nothing like that. But the card that you have is feeling stuck. It says you're going to jail. What? Time to run. What is going on? No escape. Janine, you are running from yourself, honey, and there is nowhere else to go. There is nowhere else to go. The Hangman, you are 2 cards of being stuck. Baby. Honey, what? Hold on. What's going on here? Luigi Magelloni. And then we got Drake as the 5 of Swords. What the hell? Let me stop. And underneath that, we have Scorpio. October to November. And then we have Rekindle underneath that. Okay. Gratitude spirit. Right? It seems scary when you write when you have it like that, you're going to jail, but she's not going to jail, no. The going to jail part is the imprisonment, right? Which is why the Hangman showed up. You're going to jail, but it's like you're not really going to jail, but you will be in this position. You will be in this box, which will be your own mind, which will be your own space, right? I normally call it the healing chamber. That's what I call it, right? But when I'm doing when I feel like I'm judging myself, or when I feel like, perfect example, you know, I want to leave my job. I want to leave that nigga right now, right here today. Okay? I don't want to go back to school on Monday. I don't want to go. However, that is the box. That is the jail that I have placed myself in. Why? Because I know what God has asked of me to do, and I didn't do it. And so now here I am in my own mental prison, because that's what it is, in my own mental prison, waiting for myself to receive the enlightenment that I know I already have. I've already known this whole time. I'm giving myself the side eye the whole time that I'm in here, because I knew the entire time that I didn't want to be in a space, right? Going all the way back to the collective message that I started with the sellout type energy. I already knew I didn't want this thing. I already knew I was selling my own self out, right? I'm shortening myself by being in this space, right? But I'm here. But Spirit is saying in Scorpio season, I feel like and I could be wrong, right? Because remember, this is just the energy that I'm reading today. You do not have to be like, yes, I commit to this energy. This is what I'm going to be doing, right? But I'm feeling a season up until October, November, until Scorpio season. I feel like Scorpio season will be the freedom. Why? Because Scorpio's energy is transformative. It's death and rebirth. It's healing. It's chaotic, okay? It's all over the place. It's unhinged, right? But it's transformation. I feel like for a while, you're going to be in this energy of being in jail, right? Of being the hangman, of being caught, right? It's almost like your shadow is like, bitch, got you now, okay? You're on candid camera or court red-handed, where you're going to have to face yourself. You're not going to have any other choice but to, when you locked up, now I hear Akon, because I'm locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Oh, they won't let me out. All the while, honey, you are the prisoner. You're the prison guard. You're the judge. You're the warden. You're the entire system. Like, what the fuck? Prison system. You control all that shit. But you put yourself in there because of because I don't know. That's what you're going to figure out. The hangman, the enlightenment will come while you're in prison, figuring it out. Because when you're in jail, you ain't got nothing but time. You ain't got nothing but time but to figure it out. This is like spirit putting you in a sit down. Sit down and figure this shit out. You're not going to have anything else to focus on but this. But then you will be like the phoenix, honey, and you will rise again. You will have your rebirth. But there are aspects of yourself that you're not going to be able to see unless spirit makes you sit down. And so, baby, you're going to jail. Okay? Not like that, G. Not like that, but it's because it says it on the card and says you're going to jail. But it's just that you're going to have this season of sitting down. You're going to have this moment of, how did you get on Instagram? What happened to YouTube? But literally being in this position of like waiting. It's almost like just waiting to give yourself permission to set yourself free, waiting to give yourself permission to do what it is you already know you should be doing. I'm freezing right now on what the hell is this called? Instagram? Or I was freezing on Facebook. Oh, excuse me. Hey, everybody. Okay. Let's see. What's the best advice for Janine moving forward, Spirit? What's the best advice for Janine moving forward? Oh, on both? Is that for everybody? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Instead of asking what's the best advice, I'm just going to pull a soul truth card to help you on the healing journey. I guess that is the best advice, to provide divine help. Spirit, I don't know if we need one or two, but I know you're always going to do what you're going to do, which is to provide the messages that are needed for Janine on her journey of healing. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Okay, gratitude. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed yourself, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughing is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the little things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh. Your day, Janine, sometimes can be full of so much anxiety and so much worry and so much stress. That spirit wants you to put a smile on your face. It's to smile, it's to laugh. The other day, y'all, I was laughing so hard I could not freaking breathe. I was crying tears of both. Shay just laughed like that yesterday. She was laughing so hard a tear fell down her face. I was laughing so hard I was holding my stomach, sitting up and down. I'm like, please stop. I kept telling the person, stop, please stop. I can't handle it no more. There's also a young woman on TikTok, I'm sure she's on Instagram, called Hilarious, where her entire focus is on laughing, healing the soul through laughter. Look, Shay remembers exactly what I'm talking about. She was laughing so hard, my girl started tearing. She had a whole tear. That shit was like, it went straight down her face. But I would look into her. She has some like healing laughing rituals where she literally, in one of the videos I saw, she's rocking and laughing. She's like, oh, take a laugh break with me. Start with a fake laugh and it'll turn into a real laugh. Just laugh to help increase the energy. Did you see the orb go that way? Okay, let's do one more. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions for what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the will and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know it is coming. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates that you are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Your mantra: I surrender, I accept all that I cannot change, I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. Ashe. Ashe. And then another one, if you want to, is, you may be asking yourself this: am I on the right path? I got two more for you, Janine. Just come back, okay? Because I know it's a lot of questions. On whom am I placing the blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lessons. Today's soul truth: take responsibility on whom you are placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong. Where are you going? Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart. You will be led. For real, last one. Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path. Know this: you are always on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that your soul made a contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, even if you can't feel it, it does not mean that it's not real and that it's not happening. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. This sign will appear. Let the new found trust fuel your next steps. Okay. That's your message, my love. That's your message. Okay, that works too. Number 3. Shay, are you ready? Those numbers mean something. Number 1 was Miss Brownstone. Number 2 was Janine. 3 is Shay. 4 is Clarissa, 5 is Javen, and 6 is Cherie. So, you know, tune into your numbers. See what those numbers mean for you. Your miracle is on the way. You ready? Let me tell you something. Who am I about to read for? Because what the fuck was that? Who did I just say I was about to read for? Shay. Girl. I don't know if this message is even going to be able. You're number 3. The Mother, the Maiden, and the Crone. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Me, myself, and I am the Divine Trinity. Gratitude and all praises to the Most High God. Thank you to my angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light. Please close out Janine's reading. Ashe. And deliver clear, sacred, true messages in alignment with Shay's soul's purpose and her highest good. Ashe. Now listen. I don't know how much, because what? Oh my gosh, what was that? Thank you, Javen. Oh my God, what is that? No, thank you, Javen. Thank you so much for the roses. Hey, we met at Live Go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Javen. Okay. Why? Everybody calm down. Where do we start? Where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I begin? with you, my friend. Are you listening? I've been trying to check on you. I check on you every now and then. Listen up, my friend. There's a message for you on the other end. The Most High Divine has a message for you in the skies. There is a your meditations and your, like, if you do some moon gazing tonight, collect some moon water tonight, and decide to use that in a bath or with that bath, there is a healing exercise that spirit would like for you to participate, even if that's just laying in your bed and meditating, or if that's just focusing on your breath or just going for a walk. But there is an experience, gratitude, that spirit is ready to have with you and that your soul is ready to experience. And when I mean experience, I mean that it is rather cosmic, it is rather divine, the experience in which you will have, and you will be fully conscious, you will be fully aware, you will be fully aligned, you will be fully protected, but it's time. They gave you the time that you asked for because you said that you didn't want nobody showing up on your bed, so ain't nobody show up on your bed. And so since they have honored, right, you've done a really nice job at managing the spirits. And since you set your boundaries, baby, they have respected them. They will not just come up in your space, but there is an experience that is needed to happen, right? And now I can see the white rabbit running, talking about, you're late, you're late, you're late, you're late, you're late, you're late. You're never late, right? You're always on time. But it is an experience in which the spirit had hope that you would have come sooner. But baby, they're just happy that you're coming, okay? Everybody's just excited that you're on the way. And so they're looking forward to this portal with you. And I say that being the ancestors, being the because I was about to say Ori, and then my head started itching, right? The head, the Ori. I say that being the Ori, which is the higher self. I say that being with the deities. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know y'all did not just take all my time to say all that. Yes, they did. First of all, I'll show you know I love you because I have never even put these cards on camera before. But for you, baby, you can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. I don't even like share this deck with nobody. That's my deck. And you already know what deck it is because you're the one that told me to get it. It's like, well, that's your deck. Okay. So let's see what the ancestors, the universe, the deities, the stars, the galactic federation has for you. Ashe. A cosmic message from the divine. Gratitude. A cosmic message from the divine. Let's do it. Okay, sorry. 1. I said your number was 3. 2. How many cards is this? Because if it's more than... They're together anyway. It doesn't even matter what I want. It doesn't matter what I want. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have spiritual awakening. You are experiencing a shift in consciousness. And this is almost like the energy that I felt in the beginning when I was talking, why I had to close my eyes and why I really had to allow myself to tune into the energy, because it is a spiritual awakening. Spiritual upgrade. You are being raised to a higher level calling, and you are being called by the spirit is what I'll just say. I think the spirit will give you a name. I think you'll be able to name specifically that spirit, even if the spirit is your higher self, right? I may say Ori. You may say something completely different. I don't know what the word is that you would use, but you may end up saying a different word, but it would still mean the same thing. It would mean the head. It would mean the higher self, right? You may begin to speak to different deities. Yeah. Okay, then we have preparation, plant seeds for the future. Even though this is saying plant seeds for the future, the truth is that you've already planted the seeds, and now we are in the future. The seeds that you have planted, gratitude, the seeds that you have planted, reap divine harvest. This is your divine harvest. And then we have, oh my God, time to receive, accept all the nourishment you need. Look at that. That is like in the spiritual realm. You're coming to eat good, honey. You're well fed. You're well taken care of. Divinely guided, divinely protected. This is the cornucopia card. This is the Ten of Pentacles type energy. Like all your needs are taken care of. And then we have inner child healing. Your authentic self wants to be whole. And so this is this... I'm hearing collaboration. I don't know if that's the word I'm supposed to be saying, but collaboration, wholeness, unity between all versions of yourself, not just the inner child, but starting from the inner child up to the present day self, all being in alignment. This is a beautiful transformation. You have a lot of respect from the spirit. A lot of respect from the spirit. Like, I would say, you know how I love to, you know what I love to do, and you know how I love to do it. If we were in a session together, I really feel like spirit would just be giving you so much, like, you're so beautiful, you're so majestic, you're so loving, you're so pure, you're so divine, your divine cosmic essence. I was planting my moments of solitude with me, but spiritually planted by the divine. Ashe. Ashe. And you're so beautiful. So beautiful. Your energy is showing up so cosmic, so radiant, so potent. This is a call from the soul, a call from the spirit. This is an elevation. Yeah. That's all I got, Shay. I guess, can't say too much, but they say what they say, honey. And before I go, I just want to show you one more thing as a confirmation, and I'm going to leave it there. Okay. This card is dreams. The visions in your sleep hold hidden answers. That Lion's Gate portal dream that you just had. There are higher visions coming to you through your dreams. Higher perspectives. Whew. All right, my lady. That is your message, Shay. Your attitude and your attitude. Gratitude and all praises to the Most High God. We're just talking about your dreams. I find that so dope. I find that whole message so dope because I feel like everything we were talking about showed up. I think it gave more context or deeper context, but that was bomb. That was bomb. Gratitude, spirit. And thank you, Shay. Now return your energy back to you with love. With love, love, love. Return with love. All right, Clarissa. Yes. Okay. Ashe. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. We got Clarissa, Javen, Cherie. Clarissa, your number is 4. Remember that? That is your spiritual number. Look up the spiritual meaning of the number 4. Okay? 4. Shay, try wearing some more green, I think. Ooh, let me add Miss Brown. Hold on, let me. Ooh, 7. Okay, Miss Brown. 7 is a divine number. I can't wait to hear your message. What the hell did I just do? All right, Clarissa, your number is the number 4. Clarissa. Hey, girl. Yes, green is going to be your color. Clarissa, what's going on? Ooh, I'm hungry. Clarissa, I'm going to start with make yourself a priority. I'm going to pull 3 of these. These are just like, Miss Brown, your number, yes, Miss Brown, your number 7. Nayana, I'm sorry. It's because I'm used to calling you Miss Brown. But your number is number 7. And I'm telling everybody their number so that they can look up their spiritual number. No, Miss Brown, you're going to be my last person. Don't worry. I'm not on you yet. I'm on number 5. You didn't miss your reading, I promise. Green and orange. Okay, divine. There are definitely deities connected with that color. I'll tell you who it is. You did not miss it. You did not. I still have 4 people in front of you. I'm about to start with Clarissa. And thank you everyone else for just tuning in and waiting your turn or just watching. I appreciate you. I'm doing Clarissa, Javen, Cherie, and then Miss Brown. And then no, after I finish Miss Brown, I'm getting up off of here because it's 9 o'clock. It'll probably be 10 o'clock by then, and then it's that 8/8 portal, honey. We all want to get some of that good old energy, okay? Collect some moon water, do all the things, prepare. You see what I'm saying? I need to remember to, in the Infinite Healing Circle, share the, let me write that down. Share the, meditation that Shay shared with me today. I'm just going to put share meditation in group, but I want to share that in the group because it was so beautiful. All right, Clarissa, I'm going to start off with some prioritize yourself cards. I'm just going to pull 3 of them, and they'll just be like quick messages. I think I'm going to pull 3 of these, 3 affirmations, and then I'll pull 3 tarot to see what your message is. It's feeling very like straight to the point for you. Drink more water. These are just messages from yourself. Drink more water. You might want to begin to track your water if you're not already doing so. Then we have listen to how you speak to yourself in your head. Remember to use kind words. And then we have take 3 deep, slow breaths in and out. In for 4, out for 6. Or you can do whatever you like. But I really see this card as when you rise in the rising and when you go to bed at night, breathe. The first thing you do when you wake up in the rising, breathe. The last thing you do before you go to bed, breathe. Focus on your breath. And then it says, take a walk in the park and embrace nature. That's underneath the bottom of the deck. Okay? I'm going to grab 3 affirmation cards for you as well. Okay. Grab 2 because I was like, I use affirmation cards. Yes, these are my affirmation cards. Praise the Lord. Okay, my own creation. They are not printed yet, but they will be. Okay, but this is what we got right now. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Oh, I just mixed these. I definitely just mixed these. Child, I mixed them with all the blank cards. If it's brown, it's just a backing. Well, you got the title card, which is beautiful, which is just seeds for growth. So a reminder that affirmations are seeds that you plant to help with divine growth. Okay. Your first affirmation is, I have exactly what I need exactly when I need it. I have exactly what I need exactly when I need it. The next one is, I express myself freely. And it's crazy. The drink more water today is, I have exactly what I need exactly when I need it. That is drinking. You can say that. You can speak that into your water and drink it. Listen to how you speak to yourself in your head. Use kind words. Is to express yourself freely, authentically, and lovingly. And then we're going to do one more, which is, I nurture myself with unconditional love, compassion, and forgiveness. And then that came with 2. And the next one is, it is well with my soul. And then underneath that, the divine wants you to know that you are protected. Okay. Okay, now we can pull some tarot, because I needed to get those out. They did not want me to say anything or do anything until I had did that. So remember, drink more water. Listen to how you speak to yourself in your head. And you remember to use kind words. Start and end your day with breath. Affirm that you have exactly what you need exactly when you need it. Confirm that you express yourself freely, lovingly, and authentically and kindly. And then remember that you nurture yourself with unconditional love, compassion, and forgiveness. And that it is well with your soul. All is well with your soul. Okay. I'll put this back. I didn't mean to. Alright. Alright, what secret messages do we need to present to Clarissa, which is in alignment with her highest good and her soul purpose? Get some rest. So Spirit wants you to be in this season of rest. I feel like, I don't know why, when I turned this card towards you, it looked like the guy was screaming. Like, I don't know why, but I was going to say this may come to you as a shock that it's time for you to, like, take a break. And it could be because you're like, but I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. How can I take a break right now? But there is this need for you to, you don't want to burn out. You don't want to burn out. And, you know how, like, when you're running, just like the pressure of it all, like you could, hey, Salima, what's up, girl? How are you doing? It is so wonderful to see you. So sorry, because I was in the reading, but what's up, girl? I hope you stay. You know how when you're running and just like the pressure of your body or like the way you run, you can like sprain your ankle. And, you know, it's just a sprain, but it can like sit you down for a little bit. This is feeling like Spirit is like, you're on the hamster wheel. You're running too quickly. This is not meant for you to burn yourself out. Take a load off, sit down and rest. And you don't have to rest long, but take rest. And rest may look like moments or it may look like days, but it looks like rest, okay? Opponents experience a sense of defeat. 5 of balloons. Ooh. With your self-expression, with you just being you by showing up every day to your business, authentically being you, freely expressing yourself. Authentically being you means that you're honest, right? Looks like on the good days, honey, I'm showing a good day. And it looks like on my tough days, I still smile, but I let you know that I'm having a tough day. It means that I'm being true to myself. It means that I'm being authentic. I'm aware of myself. It means that I honor myself, my own voice, and my body and my needs. Right. And when you do that, people, I'm just going to call them your opponents because that's the word, right? Oftentimes we would say the enemy loses, right? The enemy loses its shit. Okay. When the enemy thought, I'm going to make her feel like she got to hustle and bustle and grind until she can't grind no more in order to bring in money. And that's what the enemy wanted for you. Meanwhile, God's like, rest, baby, I got this. The enemy thought, oh, for sure, she's going to get up and she's going to work herself to the bone. She's going to kill herself trying to get it done. But instead, you listen to your inner voice. You listen to your, I must say you listen to your tarot. But you may do divination yourself, but you listen to your own heart, or you listen to you listen to your spirit team, you listen to the divine. And from that, the enemy is upset, right? You end up pissing off the enemy, right? They don't like that, but it's a defeat on the enemy's end, because they thought that was going to stress you out and that was going to take you out. Like, oh, then you'll come running back to a job. Then we have sabotage at play. Oh my gosh, there's foul work. Okay, hold on. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Honor the past, forge new memories. I feel like the sabotage, create your own fairy tale, Empress energy. You're still in control. I don't care who says what. I don't care who thinks what. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't care how nobody feels about anything. When God has set you on a mission and on a purpose, to the clown, to the imbeciles, you'll look like the clown because you're taking divine faith. You're taking divine risk. You're not taking calculated risk in the way in which society or the world tells you to do it. But instead, you're tuning in with your own star player, right? You're in tune with your own mind, your own body, your own soul. You're in alignment with you. You're in alignment with God. And so you're listening to God. And so to the outside, you may seem crazy because of what you're doing or how you're moving. They don't really understand because God didn't give them the vision. God gave it to you. And so when, some people, and I don't know if you know this, but some people have been looking at you since you've taken this leap of faith. And it's almost like they're banking on you falling on hard times. They feel like, who is she? What you mean, who am I? Nigga, I'm the child of the Most High God. What you mean? I do whatever I want, period. But there's this people that are looking at you, preying on your downfall, basically, because they ain't never have the guts or the balls to do what you did. They ain't never have the guts or the balls to listen to themselves or to take a leap of faith. And so they're banking on you losing. But you come out on top. You come out as the winner. You come out as that bitch. So listen, fortune favors you. The wheel is already turning. Is this more about money? Yes, it is. Look, even more money card. The devil cannot stop you from winning, period. If you can feel them, that means that this is like this is energy being thrown. They are very close to you. That's why that energy is so heavy. Yeah, it is like family and close friends, right? People that you wouldn't actually have expected to be against you, but they are. And it's not because they really want to be against you. I think more so it's because they're against themselves. And so you show up as a version who is not afraid to bet on yourself. And so this is new for them. They've never taken the chance to bet on themselves. And so now that you're doing it, you're a big reason for why I'm trying to put the phone up, but give me a second, Clarissa. I'm sorry. Because my phone won't charge, and I don't understand why. I don't know what's going on with my charger. Huh. but my phone won't charge. But yeah, they don't like the fact that you're choosing to listen when they never chose to listen to their own hearts and their own souls, right? And so you're just a reminder that you actually can do it, but they're so afraid to do it, like, because they never take a risk on themselves. They ain't never. Ooh, forgive me, Clarissa. Cause my phone is about to die. My phone is about to die, and I'm trying to charge it. Okay, there we go. Your soul truth reveals their darknesses, and they're terrified. And so instead of focusing on their own light, instead of focusing on themselves and how they could better their life, they're just sitting around talking about you. All the while, honey, you just minded your business doing what God told you to do. And God don't even want you to worry about it. But, I mean, God wants you to know that, you know, there are people who are looking at life from their own limited beliefs, and they don't think you could do it because they don't think that they could do it. But don't tune into what they're saying. Tune into what God says. Okay? Do what God has asked you to do. Take the rest. Okay? Take a load off. Take some time off to, like, breathe, ground yourself, reposition yourself, right? Call back your power, cleanse yourself. And that's why Spirit lets you know that you were protected from this energy, and that it's well, right? If you're in a season of rest, it's well with you. The devil's not going to have the satisfaction of thinking that this rest season is going to make you feel less than or unworthy of receiving God's blessing. Okay? Okay. That's your message. Baby, that was good. Let me tell you also how I spilled my unicorn spray all over my keyboard just now. So, one, I hope my keyboard works after this, right? Like, legit. I really do hope that I can turn on my keyboard after this experience because it just spilled all over it. But I just said that I spilled my unicorn spray everywhere. Can you see it? It's literally dripping. See that? Spilled it all over my keyboard. My unicorn spray. My unicorn spray is a protection spray, okay? It's meant to cleanse out the energy. And so what I am going to get from that, the fact that it's now spilled all over my desk, it's everywhere. That energy is pretty heavy that those people are sending you. And so I would do some type of cleanse with water. Actually, Clarissa, after this, can you message me and then I'll give you your I'll give you a bath or something. Or you can purchase the unicorn spray. You can do whatever, like, but message me so that I don't forget. And if I don't respond to you tonight, it's just because I'm clearing out the energy, and I will respond to you tomorrow because tomorrow is the 888 portal, and I want you to be able to use this energy to rest, to reset, to rejuvenate, and to cleanse, okay, and to heal, okay? That is your reading, Clarissa. Gratitude. This is the unicorn spray, right? And I have an open bottle, and it's spilled everywhere. But that's okay. It's okay. It's just, it was a way to let me know how serious it was. Yeah. Okay, unicorn spray. Clear out that energy. Unicorn spray, I like to think of, you know how on the Febreze commercial where it has the like little circles and then it has the odor, and the Febreze like eats the odor and then the odor like dissipates. Okay, so unicorn spray does the same thing. Unicorn spray, let's imagine on my bottle, damn, I don't have no more bottles, I need to make some. On my bottle is a dancing unicorn. Imagine every time you spray the bottle, a dancing unicorn comes out like this. It does a little dance, and with its little magic wand, it bursts every bubble of negative energy around you, around your aura, and within any space that you spray. So if you spray it in the room, even if you don't feel the spray itself, the energy, the unicorn, the energetic frequency of the unicorn, it's still going on, and it's popping, okay? I can have some by Monday. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, because I have bottles and it does not take long for me to make it. The problem, y'all, is that my printer went out and now I have to buy a new printer. let me stop playing. But yes, I will have some on Monday because I keep some in my car. I keep one in every room in my house has unicorn spray. So there's one in the living room, there's one in the bedroom, there's one in my car, there's one in my pocketbook, and there's one, I need to put one in the bathroom, but there's not one in the bathroom. There needs to be one in the bathroom. I use incense in the bathroom instead. She said, I don't need a label, I just need the damn spray. I love that. I will definitely, I need to write that down. Unicorn spray for Monday. And the unicorn spray is only $11.11. You can order it through my Etsy shop. And I'm sure it's $11.11. Because why would I charge any? Listings. Oh, it's not even on here. I only have the Blissful Carpet Freshener. But I'll put it back on the Etsy shop. It's $11.11 on Etsy as well. Okay. That is your reading, Clarissa. Again, please don't forget to text me because, honey, I know I'm doing this reading right now, but baby, I will forget. Okay, we all know I'll be channeling and forgetting everything that I freaking say. Javen, thank you so much. Javen, Cherie, and then Miss Brownstone. And then Miss Brown, sorry. Niana, I apologize. She said, I don't need the label, baby. Where can I get the unicorn spray? You can get it from my Etsy account, or you can DM me, message me, all those good things, and then we can place the order. But it's actually not on my Etsy account. I didn't realize only the carpet freshener, which is called Blissful Homes. You can spray it down. The carpet freshener does the same thing, except it's not a unicorn that walks through. It's literally the Holy Spirit, okay? The carpet freshener is the Holy Spirit, okay? And that we ask for the angels to come through and cleanse and sweep out our home. The unicorn spray, the carpet freshener, you can use it if you actually have carpets, or you can vacuum it up, or you can sweep it. You can also put it in your mop water. That is on the site that for $15.55. But I will put the unicorn spray back up. All right, let's go with Javen, Mamacita. Shay, thank you so much for the gifts. I just saw it. Cherie, I clicked the button that I didn't mean to do that. I only meant to give you a heart if I had actually done the reading, so I apologize. Javen, remember your number is number 5, okay? Number 5. This is for Javen. This is for the women, strictly for the what? Hey Sierra, how you doing, girl? Y'all, I cannot believe my phones. All of my phones are dying. All right, TikTok has to come down here so I can put. Whew. All right, now all the phones are charging. Praise the Lord. Okay, Javen, how you doing? Hey, girl. Spirit wants to start off with some empowering questions for you. Let's do that. You know, I thought I had a comment pinned, but get ready. Your miracle is on the way. Get ready. Yes. All right. All right. These are empowering questions for the soul. Dajay, what's up, girl? All right. Let's see, Javen. This is for you. Angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, please deliver clear, sacred, clear, honest messages in alignment with Javen's soul purpose and her highest good. This is for Javen. Javen, you may get 2 of these cards. 1 and 2. All right. Let's start with the first card. The first card is what kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? What kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? And then we have, is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? Is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? What is it? Let's see. Amber Dice, what up, girl? Why am I shuffling? Why am I shuffling? I said I was going to get 2, but okay. If this was my last day, would I be satisfied with my life? What would I have done differently? If this was my last day, would I be satisfied with my life? What would I have done differently? These are called empowering questions, and you can get this from sunnypresent.com. sunnypresent.com. Okay, these are your 3 questions from Spirit. What good and beautiful things is happening in my life right now? Is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? And then if this was my last day, would I be satisfied with my life? If not, what would I have done? Yes, these are beautiful to journal tonight, okay? I am amazing. I cannot really complain. Okay, and then you can end it with, what am I thankful for today? These are beautiful, beautiful questions to ask as we, move forward into this Lionsgate portal. All right, well, since, the full moon is also this weekend. The full moon is tomorrow as well. So let's get some Moonology cards for you, Javen. Let's see what the moon, what kind of cosmic energy is here for you during this time. We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Hold on. Yeah, the full moon is the 9th. That's tomorrow, right? And it's going to be in Aquarius. Okay, that's bomb. Full moon in Gemini, though. So the answers you need with this full moon, the answers that you need are coming. They're on the way. Then you have this energy is gaining momentum. Oh, I want to pull a little bit about exactly what answers and what energy. I feel like you already know. Then we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So you have 2 full moons here. So 2 things come in full circle for you during this Lionsgate portal. And then we have an increase of energy happening as well with emotions are running high with a super moon. So this 8/8 portal for you, I don't know if this will be the first time that you intentionally do something. Look at that, right in alignment. All praises, gratitude. If this will be your first time really doing any like healing work or moon work, like moon magic during this season, I'm making moon water. Yeah, this is going to be extremely beautiful for you during this time. The energy that's gaining momentum is your energy as well. Like your vibration is rising, right? And then this beautiful balance between practicality and spirituality. You're a nurse, right? Because they're just showing me you in your scrubs, and I'm like, or a surgeon. You're not a nurse, a surgeon. Something medical, right? Surgical technician, technologist. Thank you. You're going to have this beautiful balance between the work you do and understanding the spiritual aspects of what you do. I feel like your hands, because they're saying gifted hands to me, so your hands may be extremely gifted by the divine to do the work that it is that you do. And I feel like there's an increase in like superpowers basically that's happening for you, but also this increase in like spiritual knowledge, and spiritual knowledge is spiritual wealth, right? And having an activation and increasing your gifts in your hands and in your talents is also spiritual wealth as well. So all around, you're receiving this beautiful wealth of energy coming towards you. And I think the reason why you love healing and helping people is because it's part of your purpose. It's part of your purpose. But there is a like revelation that's going to come through for you about why it is you do what you do. It's going to be even deeper than I just love to heal and help people. I feel like in the midst of answering one of these questions, you're going to have this epiphany, this aha moment that you cannot ignore about yourself and your being. And that's the answer. I feel like you've been asking the question of like, why am I here? What is my purpose? What am I here to do? What's my next assignment? Like, God, what do you want from me? If you have been asking those questions or anything along those lines, that's what's going to be answered for you with this portal, right? And even if, because I want to clarify this, even if you don't get the answer tomorrow, or if you don't get the answer in the midst of the portal, and I don't really see that happening, but even if you don't, the fact that the portal is opening up and you're starting will then it may be a gateway, right? You may walk through the door on 80, you may walk through the portal now, but you may not reach the end of the journey until next year, or 6 months from now, or 5 days from now, right? But the point is, Spirit is letting you know things are open, right? The gateway is open. You're walking through, and then you're going to go on the journey, and then you're going to have revelation, right? You'll have revelation as you open the door. You'll have revelation as you walk through the threshold. You'll have revelation each time you have a detour, a pit stop, a pause, or you're walking along the journey, and then there'll be revelations at the end of the journey. So answers will come before, during, and after the journey, okay, of your purpose. It's not meant for me in this moment to tell you what your purpose is, because it is a self-discovery. So I'm going to assume that my intention or my purpose for me reading tonight for you is to help you, give you those questions again. What kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? Is there something in my life that makes me forget time while I'm doing it? What is it? And then if this is my last day, would I be satisfied with my life? What would I have done differently? And then what am I thankful for today? As well as letting you know that your question has reached the heavens, and the divine has heard you, is responding to your prayer. I did a TikTok not too long ago about answered prayers, but that your prayers are being answered, and that you're on the right path. I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to know above all, that you are exactly where you need to be. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing, and things will be revealed to you as they are revealed to you. And that you don't have to control anything. You don't have to do anything besides just show up and be yourself. Hi, Shay. Thank you. I'm just showing love here. I appreciate you. Gratitude. Javen, that is your message. I would keep communication open between you and the divine. I would keep communication open between you and the divine. What the heck? I would talk to the divine all day, every day. Honey, when I wake up, when I'm getting dressed, when I'm walking through my house, when I'm driving to work, okay? When it would just be me and God, honey. We would be conversating all day long, okay? I feel like that's something Spirit wants for you. Okay, and don't forget that your spirit number to look up was 5. Okay? Gratitude, Javen. Thank you for allowing me into your energy. I return, not just yours, baby, but everybody that I've read with so far. Return your energy back to you, okay, with love, okay, and harmony and respect and good juju and all the things. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. Whew. Gratitude. All right, next we have Sherry. My girl may had to leave, so I might have to do hers separately. Miss Naisha, I'm gonna start with you. Nyana, I'm gonna start with you first. Yeah, I'm gonna start with you first. And then I might have to do Cherie's and then just let her know I recorded it. But let's do yours because I don't see Cherie online. Nyana, let's start with you. First of all, I love your name, okay? I'm just used to saying Miss Brown because of work, but I love your name. I think it's so pretty. All right. The first thing Spirit wants you to do, beautiful goddess, is to clean up, okay? Declutter is a better word. I don't really want to say clean up. It makes you sound like you're dirty, but declutter. Spirit wants you to simplify. Thank you. Simplify your life, okay? Make things easier on yourself. And you can make things easier on yourself by putting things away. It's time for you to make space for something. I don't know what exactly. Spirit could be talking about cleaning up your car, cleaning up your home, cleaning up your life, or decluttering, I should say. Decluttering your home, decluttering your life. But I see, get rid of the things you don't need. Your closet, go through what you have and declutter, okay? I can see a deck that just showed up, finally. I just saw the deck. I just saw the deck in my head, y'all. Where did it go? Bum, 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 bum. Look at me. I'm putting back the tarot cards as we speak. I haven't even put the things away. I mean, I couldn't. Spirit has me straightening up. So I'm assuming, right, Spirit wants you to do this because by cleaning up the space, by decluttering the space, you make room for what it is that you want. Thank you, Spirit. You make room for a new, right? And your name is A New Hook. How beautiful is that? But you make room for a new when you clear things out, when you declutter. Not only that, but you can then see more clearly because you have a wider scope, a wider range of vision. Something that may have been cloudy in your mind is now cleared up because you have taken the time to clean up. All right, let's see. The deck is this one. Everyday Witch Tarot. You have something big coming into your life, and it does require you to clean up, or it does require you to get organized, because it's going to need space. You're going to need space for the thing. There's a celebration that the Most High has for you during this time. A reward. Ooh. Ooh. The reward may even be family, girl. It may be an engagement. Act surprised, girl. Act surprised like you don't know nothing. Because you won't know the time nor the hour, right? But it could be an engagement. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. Thank you, everybody, for still hanging out. How y'all doing? Cherie, if you are on YouTube, let me know, girl. We have the Devil. Well, this is taking a turn from what I was just reading energetically. And we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, and underneath the bottom of the deck is the Strength card. The 8 of Swords and the Devil card, Spirit said, you're acting like you don't see, but you see. You're acting like you don't know, but you know. You cannot close, because I heard making a deal with the devil. Lord, what is this? I'll keep this right here, but what exactly is this? The High Priestess. There was, when I first started in the beginning, I talked about the sellout archetype, right? They call it the prostitute archetype in the reading. This is what this is. It's like almost choosing to turn a blind eye. But this is against yourself, because remember, the only person who's losing out from this experience, or the only person who's getting the shit and the sick in this, is you, right? The individual in which who is being satisfied during this time, for them, this is a great deal, right? Because they're winning. You're doing something that they want you to do. You're the one that's sacrificing your health, you're sacrificing your time, you're sacrificing you in order to satisfy the need of this other person, when you don't have to do that. You can just say no. You can just say, I can't. You can say, I don't have time. You can say, I'll find time for that later. You can say, not right now. Spirit wants you to know that you have more time than you do. Or then that you like to give off. When it comes to your partner and your relationship with your partner, you feel and know more than you give yourself credit. You know when God is telling you it is a no. You can hear it and you can feel it all in your chest. You can feel it all in your guts. You can feel it. You can feel it all around you. It just feels like a no. We're not making the right choice. We're not making the right decision, or we should be doing something else. We should be going in another direction. I feel like you're a lighthouse, a guiding post. You're a director for your partner. Like, when they need assistance, they come to you, but it's because you always have the right answers. You have the right answers because of your own soul, because you too are divinely guided. You too are divinely supported. Because now look at that. We got the 2 of Cups with the Lovers card. Okay, so this is showing up both spiritual and like in your relationship. Let me put the Strength card back. You and your partner are both divinely guided. Like, I don't know your background or where you come from, but you have a rich, I'll say like a rich culture. Or yeah, like a rich culture, a rich it's almost like God, the spirit is like embedded in like who you are. It could have been like your upbringing, it could have been his upbringing, but I feel like this aspect of divinity, this aspect of purity, this like what I can do, or what I can do, has always been with you. But I also feel like it has always been with him. I feel like you two have always had your own separate covenant with God, and then you two came together and made a covenant with each other while still honoring your covenant and your connection with the Most High. And that's why I feel like there's this engagement that's happening, like you two falling deeper in love, or connecting more deeply in love, sharing more deeply in love, growing, expanding in love. And I feel like there is a journey for the both of you, but we're either, I don't want to say, I mean, yeah, we are scared, we are nervous, but it's almost like we're psyching ourselves out from knowing the truth of who we are and the purpose that God has on our life. It's like, you know that you have a divine purpose on your life. Your partner knows that he has a divine purpose on his life. But when it comes to you both working out your divine purpose, because it's like almost like you two are both coming into this position where it's time for you to take a leap of faith, and it's time for him to take a leap of faith, and we're scared to take this leap of faith because we're like, well, if you ain't got the job and I ain't got the job, honey, how we gonna make it through? But there's this knowing that there is a path that you two are supposed to be following. I would say like either one person takes the leap first and the other person supports, or no, I feel like that's it. Okay, one person, like somebody got to go first though. Okay, somebody got to go first. I don't know what his thing is, I don't know what your thing is, but somebody got to do it first. But doing it first does not mean we're not doing it together. I feel like you still do it together, but somebody's gonna go first, and then we're gonna support them, and then we're gonna end up switching roles. And what keeps you stuck from trusting in yourself or taking the leap of faith is what other people are saying, like in the family, or like the people who know you. It's like, you know, your friends and family are like, well, how are y'all gonna make that decision? Like, girl or boy, mind your fucking business. It's our relationship. We do what we want. Right? As long as you two are in agreement. You two and the guy, right? That's the Holy Trinity right there. Yeah, these are the words that are coming from outsiders that then become thoughts that plague our own mind and feed our why we can't do it, right? It feeds the version of us that says we're not enough, or that we need more of something in order to accomplish it. Like, no, I can't start my own business because I need this first. Yeah. But the true beauty for the both of you, and I think the greatest strength for this lovely couple, right, is the fairness, the communication, the unity, the love that you both have for each other, and your ability to take care of one another. Like when one person is down and out, another is ready to provide. And there's no selfishness that lies here. And that's a beautiful thing because it keeps you both together. It's why you two are together. That like beautiful balance of energy. Because what somebody doesn't have, another person does. And vice versa. So, that is your reading, girl. Gratitude. That is your reading. And we have, oh my goodness, last reading for the night. I just want to make sure. Excuse me. Last reading for tonight is Miss Cherie. Diana, I hope you enjoyed that reading. All right, and then we have Cherie. Let me clear out this energy. Let's clear it out, clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. Let it rain. Clear it out. Let it rain. Clear it out. Let it rain. Clear it out. Ooh, let it rain. Clear it out. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. All right, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white lights, please send in return Diana's energy to her, pure and untainted. Ashe, Ashe. And then we're gonna do last reading for tonight.